If you're looking at Rippling as your next HR, IT, and finance platform, you're likely dealing with disconnected payroll, scattered data, and manual onboarding, and you need a system that can keep up. In this video, we'll cover what makes Rippling a strong fit, as well as when to bring in an implementation partner and why the partner you choose matters as much as the software. Today's episode is brought to you by Net@Work, a certified Rippling partner and one of the first VARs in Rippling's reseller program. They're the pros, so make sure you connect with them if you're in the market for a new solution. With that said, let's dive in. What is Rippling? At a high level, Rippling is a unified workforce management platform that connects HR, IT, and finance in one system. In other words, it's a platform built around a central employee record. That means a few things in practice. Payroll, benefits, time and attendance, and compliance all run from one place, with one source of truth for employee data. No more re-entering a new hire into 4 separate systems. IT management is built in. You can provision devices, manage app access, and enforce security policies from the same platform where you run payroll. For remote and hybrid teams, that's a meaningful operational advantage. Finance is interconnected. Corporate cards, expense management, and spend controls tie directly back to employee data and payroll. So approvals, reimbursements, and reporting aren't a separate workflow. Automation drives efficiency. Rippling can handle entire workflows like onboarding a new employee across payroll, benefits, hardware, and software access without manual handoffs between HR, IT, and finance. For growing and mid-market companies that have hit the ceiling on point solutions and spreadsheet workarounds, Rippling is one of the most complete platforms available. When is Rippling a strong fit? Rippling isn't the right fit for every business, but there are clear signals that it's worth a look. Your HR, IT, and finance systems don't talk to each other. You're doing manual data entry across multiple platforms, and every new hire or termination triggers a checklist that someone has to babysit across departments. You're scaling headcount and your current stack can't keep up. Adding people shouldn't mean adding administrative overhead at the same rate. Rippling is designed to scale without requiring you to replace the core system again. You have a distributed or hybrid workforce. Between remote employees, contractors, and multiple office locations, managing devices, access, and compliance has become its own job. Rippling's IT and identity management capabilities were built with that reality in mind. You're running on legacy HR software and you're tired of it. Whether that's an outdated HRIS, a standalone payroll system, or a patchwork of point solutions, Rippling offers a path to a modern, cloud-native platform without giving up depth in any one area. If any of that is familiar, Rippling deserves serious evaluation. But here's the thing, getting the software right and getting the implementation right are 2 different challenges. So, who can help you choose and implement Rippling? Most of the horror stories we hear about aren't software related. They're about implementation. The partner pushed a product and disappeared after go live. Integrations kept breaking and nobody owned the stack. The consultants never really understood how they actually build, bill, and manage jobs. That's why the partner you choose for your Rippling implementation is just as important as the choice to go with Rippling in the first place. That's where a partner like Net@Work comes in. Net@Work is one of the most established Rippling partners in the market, and notably the first VAR to join Rippling's reseller program. Their business is built around helping mid-market organizations move to modern HR, IT, and finance platforms to deliver the most value. On a Rippling implementation, Net@Work will map your current workflows, how you hire, onboard, run payroll, manage devices, and handle benefits and compliance, and translate that into Rippling's architecture. Design the full stack, not just the HR layer. That means determining what lives in Rippling, what integrates with it, and how IT and finance connect without creating new gaps. Handle data migration carefully. Historical payroll records, benefits data, legacy employee files, all of it gets extracted, validated, and mapped so your go live doesn't start with a mess. Train your team by role. HR admins, managers, IT staff, and finance each learn all the parts of Rippling they'll actually use. And that's the difference between adoption and shelfware. Stay engaged after go live. Net@Work offers ongoing managed support through their client experience plans. So you have someone to call when you add a new entity, roll out a new module, or need reporting that wasn't in scope at launch. If Rippling's on your shortlist, we strongly recommend connecting with Net@Work to see if it's the right fit. They'll give you an honest read on implementation scope, timeline, and what a realistic rollout looks like for your organization. Check the links in the description to connect with Net@Work and learn more. I'm Devin Hennig with SelectHub. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!